it's nice to see ADA fighting back this weekend, gaining back some of the ground that we lost during the course of the week from all the institutional selling. It is what it is. Like I've said many times, we just have to work our way through this. Now, Ollie Charts, if you guys aren't familiar, he posted this chart showing when ADA may in fact flip around and turn bullish again, where we might start to see our pump. And I will say I kind of disagree. All right. I don't necessarily agree with his charts. Now, what he was referencing was back in 2020, the late consolidation phase that we experienced. I'm talking post Bitcoin halving, entering alt season, much more explosive times in crypto. And what he says was, we are currently basically facing this same kind of trend, the same kind of consolidation, and it could lead towards an upswing towards 80 cents beginning in April, brief correction to 60, then up to $7. Now, I will say this. It's tough to use data from post-halving times and apply them to pre-halving. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. The market is in a very different place at that point, right? By that point, it's already becoming exponentially harder to mine BTC. BTC is beginning its run. Alts are gaining in a much more aggressive way versus BTC. And pre-halving, you don't really experience that. Those are much more exciting times in crypto. So realistically, this chart doesn't make a lot of sense. That's why I use a lot of pre-halving data. Now, when we look at the ADA chart and what's actually playing out here, we can see that when we look at, which one was it? We look at this right here, which is a pre-halving move. This actually makes a lot more sense. All right. Same thing if we look at this guy right here, pre-halving move makes a lot more sense, right? This slow, steady march upwards. Now, I'll say in the ADA chart, again, we're still on the bullish side of things. All right. Some people will say that we're bearish. We're not. We're actually in a descending triangle right now. ADA showing good support around this again, 40, 49, 50 cent level. It's bounced it back into here a couple times. And that may mean we have a break sometime here in early February or possibly even by basically January 31. That seems like a date that seems to be coming back together. It's again just a matter of what BTC is going to set as far as a direction. Now, when I zoom out and I kind of look at this chart here, there's actually a structure that may play out that actually makes a lot of sense. And that would be this big 5-wave pattern. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the 5-wave, I've talked about them a bunch, but this big first leg was basically till that 68 cent high we experienced recently here. Now, obviously, we're consolidating. I think a pullback down to this actually 382 line would make a lot of sense if we decide to do that. Not sure if we will, but that would be around that 40 to 42 cent mark. And then basically a rise up until close to the halving. Now, this again would be where we could end up somewhere in that 80 cents to $1 range. So that would not surprise me at all. Then consolidation post halving kind of back down to around 60 cents. So that's where he was kind of right before we get that next leg up, which again should put us somewhere, close to around $2 or so to end the year. This move would actually make a lot of sense. Now, there's no guarantees that this is going to happen. There's no guarantees of retracement even, right? I know some people will continue to say that we have much more bearish times ahead. Frankly, I don't see it. We're again following these trends. We're still on the bullish side of things. We're still above our longer term trend line that we've been setting here. We're still in an uptrend when it comes to ADA. All right. Now we'll see if price keeps dropping here and this RSI kind of flips and starts to go back to the upside. Actually, we're starting to create a little bit of bullish divergence, to be honest with you guys. You can kind of see that trend forming down here. We're kind of moving up on the RSI while the chart is in fact moving down. So we'll see if that continues to play out. But I want people to remember these short-term movements, they really don't matter that much. They really don't. If you get pullbacks, more opportunities to accumulate if you want to. The goal is bull market cycle anyways. Late bull market cycle, that's when prices are going to be their most exciting. They're going to move their fastest. They're going to be at the highest gains above where we're at currently. So that's what I'm focused on. So just be prepared. Much more explosive, faster moving, more exciting times are coming. Again, it's just all kind of about being patient. So I appreciate you guys. Would love to hear your thoughts here. Love to hear where you think we're going to be moving here in the near term, but appreciate you. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.